Leviticus 23. The Lord said to Moses, "Say to the Israelites, the set feast or appointed seasons of the Lord, which you shall proclaim as holy convocations, even my set feasts are these: 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest, a holy convocation or assembly by summons. You shall do no work on that day. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. These are the set feasts or appointed seasons of the Lord, holy convocation. You shall proclaim at their stated times. On the 14th day of the first month at twilight is the Lord's Passover. On the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread to the Lord. For 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread. On the first day you shall have a holy calling together. You shall do no servile or laborious work on that day, but you shall offer an offering made by fire to the Lord for 7 days. On the 7th day is a holy convocation. You shall do no servile or laborious work on that day. And the Lord said to Moses, "Tell the Israelites, when you have come into the land I give you and reap its harvest, you shall bring the sheaf of the first fruit of your harvest to the priest. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord, that you may be accepted. On the next day, after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it before the Lord. You shall offer on the day when you wave the sheaf a male lamb, a year old, without blemish, for a burnt offering to the Lord. Its cereal offering shall be 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil, an offering made by fire to the Lord for a sweet, pleasing, and satisfying fragrance. And the drink offering of it to be poured out shall be of wine, 1/4 of a hin. And you shall eat neither bread nor parched grain nor grain ears until this same day, when you have brought the offering of your God. It is a statute forever throughout your generations in all your houses. And you shall account from the day after the Sabbath, from the day that you brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths, 7 full weeks shall they be. Count 50 days to the day after the 7th Sabbath. Then you shall present a cereal offering of new grain to the Lord. You shall bring from your dwellings 2 loaves of bread to be waved, made from 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour. They shall be baked with leaven for first fruits to the Lord. And you shall offer with the bread 7 lambs, a year old and without blemish, and 1 young bull and 2 rams. They shall be a burnt offering to the Lord with their cereal offering and their drink offerings, an offering made by fire of a sweet and satisfying fragrance to the Lord. Then you shall sacrifice 1 he-goat for a sin offering, and 2 he-lambs, a year old, for a sacrifice of peace offering. The priest shall weave the 2 lambs together with the bread of first fruit for a wave offering before the Lord. They shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. You shall make proclamation the same day, summoning a holy assembly. You shall do no servile work that day. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations. And when you reap the harvest of your land, you shall not wholly reap the corners of your field, neither shall you gather the gleanings of your harvest. You shall leave them for the poor and the stranger. I am the Lord your God. And the Lord said to Moses, say to the Israelites, on the first day of the 7th month, almost October, you shall observe a day of solemn sabbatical rest, a memorial day announced by blowing of a trumpet, a holy called assembly. You shall do no servile work on it, but you shall present an offering made by fire to the Lord. And the Lord said to Moses, also the 10th day of this 7th month is the day of atonement. It shall be a holy, called assembly, and you shall afflict yourselves by fasting in penitence and humility and present an offering made by fire to the Lord. And you shall do no work on this day, for it is the day of atonement, to make atonement for you before the Lord your God. For whoever is not afflicted by fasting in penitence and humility on this day shall be cut off from among his people, that he may not be included in the atonement made for them. And whoever does any work on that same day, I will destroy from among his people. You shall do no kind of work on that day. It is a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. It shall be to you a Sabbath of rest, and you shall afflict yourselves by fasting in penitence and humility. On the 9th day of the month, from evening to evening, you shall keep your Sabbath. And the Lord said to Moses, say to the Israelites, the 15th day of this 7th month, and for 7 days is the Feast of Tabernacles, or booth to the Lord. On the first day shall be a holy convocation. You shall do no servile work on that day. For 7 days you shall offer an offering made by fire to the Lord. On the 8th day shall be a holy convocation, and you shall present an offering made by fire to the Lord. It is a solemn assembly. You shall do no laborious work on that day. These are the set feasts or appointed seasons of the Lord, which you shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to present an offering made by fire to the Lord. A burnt offering and a cereal offering, sacrifices and drink offerings, each on its own day. This is in addition to the Sabbath of the Lord, and besides your gift and all your vowed offerings and all your freewill offerings, which you give to the Lord. Also, on the 15th day of the 7th month, nearly October, when you have gathered in the fruit of the land, you shall keep the feast of the Lord for 7 days. The first day and the 8th day, each a Sabbath. And on the first day you shall take the fruit of pleasing trees and make booths of them, branches of palm trees and boughs of thick leafy trees and willows of the brook. And you shall rejoice before the Lord your God for 7 days. You shall keep it as a feast to the Lord for 7 days in the year, a statute forever throughout your generations. You shall keep it in the 7th month. You shall dwell in booths, shelters for 7 days. All native Israelites shall dwell in booths. That your generations may know that I made the Israelites dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Thus Moses declared to the Israelites the set or appointed feast of the Lord. Precious, please stop. Amen. Precious Moon 101. Hi. Precious Jade. Good to see you, man. Precious Sky Shade. V-Bro. Precious the Wise One VR10. Precious Trayman. Thank you so much for joining again. 소중한 푸른 하늘님, 샬롬. 감사합니다. Thank you so much. 평안한 주말 보내시길 바라고요. Wishing everyone a blessed, peaceful night. God bless you. 감사합니다. Thank you so much.